Welcome back to another episode of Coach's Car Chronicles. My name is Charles Inferna, and I'm the throwing coach at Nazareth College. We're a small Division III private institution located in Rochester, New York. What I want to spend some time talking about in this episode is my first chance meeting with John Katalinas. Now, I've shared some of these videos with him on Facebook and through text message. He doesn't seem too impressed with the quality of the content, so I figured what better way to get his attention is with a video dedicated to John Katalinas. Now, John and I first met in Fredonia. We met for, I guess it was some type of alumni meeting that we had in the hotel at, I don't remember which hotel it was. Oh, it was the White Inn in Fredonia. And it was some type of alumni meeting talking about how to bring a surgence or a resurgence to the track and field program. So this would have been winter of 2007, 2008 season. And so John is one of the most decorated throwers actually in Fredonia State history. He was a multiple-time SUNYAC champion, state champion. He's still in the shot put, and he's still on the Fredonia State's all-time top 10 list for the shot put. Just a hair under 50 feet, about 15.15 meters, something along those lines for John. So John, we met, we hit it off right away, and we became training partners for the most part. John lived up in the Buffalo area, Niagara Falls, I think somewhere around those parts, and we made it a point to try and practice with each other, weight hammer as often as we could. John was semi-retired at the time. He hadn't thrown in a long time, and I thought I was a good thrower at the time, and didn't have anybody to throw with. I would travel to meets by myself, and I never had any issues with that. But John and I, like I said, we became fast friends, and we started throwing together, and I immediately got better. Just having another set of eyes, watching me throw, giving me a different perspective on throwing in general. So we competed at Fredonia a couple times. We also had the infamous double throwing day where we threw at SUNY Fredonia. This would have been January of 2008, February of 2008, where we threw in Fredonia in the morning, and I believe I set the facility record, or not the facility record, excuse me, the meet record for the Mary Phillips Invitational. I have a blue Mary Phillips Invitational event winner shirt that proves that I won, right, John? So we threw the weight in the morning, and then we got in our cars and drove up to Lancaster, where one of my old teammates, George Rack, was the throwing coach at Lancaster High School, and they have a nice little field house there, and they had a meet in the evening, so we threw the weight up there as well. I didn't throw as far as I did in Fredonia earlier in the day. To be honest, it was the first time in my life, the only time in my life I ever took 12 full throws in a weight competition. So from there, we're talking at January, February 2008. We also then ended up throwing at Baldwin Wallace College, and that was fun. That was in May of 2008, we threw at Baldwin Wallace, and it was kind of like a last chance big meet for Kid Wade Johnson and A.G. Kruger and Derek Winsky to throw before the Olympic trials in 2008. So it was this meet we threw in where they may have their county fair. There was a cage and a circle and officials, and Joe Logan was there, and Adrian Wilson was there also, and Aaron Gilreath threw also, former American record holder, Hammer. So it was a star-studded lineup. I mean, the competition was ridiculous. So John and I and Tim Miller, throwing coach at Texas A&M, Kingsville, I believe. We drove from Fredonia, and before we went to Baldwin Wallace, we actually made a brief stop at some random movie theater to watch Chris Bell's movie that came out that spring. So we drove 2 hours out of our way to go watch a movie in a random movie theater, and then drove up to Baldwin Wallace, crashed there. I PR'd out of my mind at that meet. John threw fairly well also. Tim, I don't recall he threw either. And then from there, Tim and I started throwing a lot. Tim is a former athlete of mine that I coached at Fredonia. You've seen some pictures of him on the Forts Athletics page, website. It's fortsathletics.com. I've talked about him a lot. He came and visited us at NAS a couple of weeks ago, gave us some good hints and tips. But Tim and I started throwing together, and Tim and I represented Western New York in the summer of 2008 for the Empire State Games. So the Empire State Games is an Olympic-type festival that they did have in New York. Basically, what happened was the New York State was broken up into 6 regions, and Western New York, basically everybody from Syracuse to Buffalo down to Pennsylvania, and that region was the Western region. So we had our Empire State Games tryouts actually at Aquinas High School, of all places. I won our regional competition. Tim, I believe, finished third, but for some reason the person who finished second didn't compete, so Tim was a representative, and we threw together at SUNY Binghamton in July of 2008. And I mentioned that before. I finished in that dreaded 4 spot. I was 4th going into the finals. I managed to take a small hold on 3rd place, and then in the 6th round, the person that was ahead of me threw much farther. That's the way it goes sometimes. But we competed well together there. Now getting back to my friend John. John is a very unique individual. Tells it like it is. I'm very appreciative of that, and he's probably my most bestest friend in the whole wide world when it comes to throwing. I never sugarcoated anything. Was always really honest with me and putting my expectations into perspective. Haven't competed with John. Actually, you know what? That might be the last time that John and I competed against each other, or not against each other, but together in a competition. May have been that Baldwin Wallace meet of 2008. John has since moved on to Highland Games, where he is a very successful amateur Highland Games competitor. At 6'1", 6'2", 275 pounds. He does fairly well for himself. I'm not sure if in Highland Games, I'm not too familiar if they have a Masters competition or whatnot, but John competes well, and he's also a many-time Masters national champion for USATF track and field also. So John, I wish we were able to spend more time together throwing. I wish John was able to come down and see our kids at Nazareth College. He'll be embarrassed that I'm making this video about him. I don't think he'll like it, but because he hasn't been too receptive to me, this one's for you, John. I hope all is well, John. I hope you hope you meet all of your strength goals this upcoming Highland Games season, and I hope you take the time to listen to and watch this episode, maybe 5 or 10 minutes out of your day. But that's it on my meeting John Katalinas. I'm sure I could come up with more later, but that's it for now. Thank you everyone for watching, and have a great day.